Hi Beauty Pies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to do your brows fast using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade. This is what they look like before, and this is what they would look like after. So if you want to see how to do this in 5 minutes or less, stay tuned. So as I mentioned, the brow pomade I'm using is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and the color I'm using is Granite. The shade is not as dark as the color Ebony, and if you have dark skin like me and want your brows to look more on the natural side, I suggest going with this color Granite. I'm using a short angle brush by Sigma. This is the E65, and I always use a clean brush. I find that I can do my brows faster if I use a clean brush than using a brush that I've used even once before, because the buildup of the product on the brush can affect how smoothly the pomade goes onto your brows. Now I'm going to gently dip the brush into the pomade and pick up just a small amount of the product. First, I apply the pomade in a sparse area just to get most of the product off of the brush, and then I use the brush to start shaping the brow. This way the top edge of the brow is lighter and looks more natural. And then I just repeat that same step over and over as needed. I pick up more of the pomade, a small amount on the brush, and then I fill in an area that needs to just be darkened, and then I'll use the brush to shape an edge that needs more of a line, but still keep it very natural. And then I just go back into the pomade and just keep picking up more pomade as I need to fill in sparse areas. And as you can see from afar, even though I wasn't really precise with shaping it, it looks full, and that's what I'm going for. In a few seconds, I'll show you how I do them for a thicker, darker brow for a more glamorous makeup look. But this is the easiest and the quickest way to get them looking full, thick, and natural. For the days where I'm doing like a glam look, I want it to be darker, I want it to look thicker, and I want the edges to be a bit more precise. So that's what I'm going to show you now, and all I'm doing is picking up more of the product and going over the same areas that I built in. I'm also making the top of the brow a bit higher. I do want it to be thicker when I'm doing a glam look. I just feel like it's more in proportion to my eyes. When I do a full face of glam, I usually have false lashes on, and so my eyes appear bigger. So in order to balance out the bigger eye, I like a thicker brow. So the brow on the right is done, and this is what it looks like. So now I'm just using some brow gel to coat the front area of the brow, and I just want some of the brow hairs in that front area to stand out. It just makes it look more natural. And this is what the brow looks like with the brow gel. So now I'm just going to finish the other brow. I'm using pretty much the same exact steps, but as we all know, not all brows are the same. Your one brow can be completely different from the other brow. So just like that, there's some things that I have to do differently for this other brow, but essentially it's the same process. I'm picking up the product and I'm getting rid of most of it in an area that I just want to fill in, and then I use the brush to draw a line once there isn't as much product on the brush. And that's all for how to do your brows fast. This takes me under 2 minutes on average. I did stop and go quite a bit since I was doing this on camera, but if your brows are anything like mine, this shouldn't take you more than 3 to 4 minutes once you get the hang of it. So this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like after I added makeup, so you can see what it looks like with makeup on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.